Hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be handling the integration of the up button into our project. So it's actually going to support up button, and we're going to start off by doing it this way. And we'll move straight to the main activity. In the main activity, that's where you're going to undo this, and let's start up. We're going to create a val controller. Let's call it controller. So what's this going to do? We call the this keyword to find nav controller. I will point the ID to my nav host fragment. So we have that side. Now we're going to use this controller. And what we're going to do with this controller, we're going to call the navigation set up. Navigation UI. Now, navigation UI called set up. Set up action bar with nav controller. Now what we're going to pass in here, we're going to pass the this keyword, and we're going to pass in the nav controller itself, or call it the controller. Call it the controller. Cool. So we've actually set that up, but we need to do something further. We need to override the on support. We could type it on support navigate up over there. On support navigate up, that actually returns a boolean. So in it, we're going to also declare a value or a variable called nav controller equals to this keyword dot find the nav controller, and we're passing the id dot my nav host fragment. And now we're going to return, we're not returning the super value, we should return nav controller dot navigate up. Cool. So that's the basic way to set up the up button, which works like the back button, but the up button would not take you out of the application. It just follows the hierarchy, but the back button could. Now let's test this on the emulator. All right, built successfully. Okay, let's start the play button. Can you see that? We have the up button right there. So it works seamlessly. Play. So we could actually, the base class layout view group. I can take a step back. It takes me back to the title fragment. So you could still undo the relationship or the way you want that to actually play like. Okay, see, it works the same way like the up button. So that's just it. You could actually undo it just the way you want it. You could customize it, and you could play around with it. So that's the basic way of integrating the up button right into your projects in Kotlin. So don't go anywhere. The next item, we're going to create the menu. Let's have the menu, whereby we could, it's going to be in the overflow menu. where we could also do some other things like going to the about of the application, just the basic way of creating a menu. Now we're going to do this using Kotlin, and we're going to be doing it right inside the quiz application. Thank you very much, and don't go anywhere.